Ooh, look what I got. I was at Target today, and I'm already got it coming in the mail, but I got it just at Target. I needed to have the exclusive, and we're going to talk about it right after this. Right after this.
Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe.
Yeah.
Welcome to...
Please hit subscribe. That's my producer. I'm like a three-man show. I got a producer, a videographer. Look. We're going to talk about this. Okay, it's Ghost Phantomime. You say Phantomime or Phantomime? Just came out today. I got the sky blue version coming in the mail, but I'm not getting that till Wednesday, and I wanted a hard copy today. So I went to Target, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get the CD. And then I saw that they actually had the vinyl there. It was only $20 too, and it's exclusive. And the cool thing about it, if you can see up close, I don't know if you can read that. I suck at camera angles. It's a golden vinyl. What that means, I like the inside, man. I love the pictures there. That looks fucking badass. So you get a circle of pictures. You get all that. All right. Got the vinyl, man. This is why you kids got to get out there and get some vinyl, man. Fuck that streaming shit, man. It look nice and gold. There's gold in them hills. Yeah. That's nice, baby. If I don't want to scratch it all up, but I should have kept it in mint, but oh well. So I got a chance to listen to the whole album. You know, I've already heard the two songs that have been released, the Phantom of the Opera, Jesus, He Knows Me, you know, the Genesis cover and the Iron Maiden cover. Those were fantastic, phenomenal. Now, I didn't hear those whole album yet, so that's why I'm going to do something different. I know everyone's already got their reaction videos in. You know, they've probably been doing them all morning and everything. There's probably like a zillion reaction videos and reviews of the album. And so I'm getting in a little bit late because I had to work today. So yeah. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to the three songs that I have not heard yet. So we're going to go through and hear them together, right? So this might be a little bit of a long. I hope you got a little bit of time with you guys. If not, you can always skip and fast forward if you don't want to hear me blah 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 blah. But you know, I'll get right to it. You know, first we're going to start off with the See No Evil. This is by Television, I guess. And here's the funny thing. I'm 54 years old, never heard of this band Television. I probably might have heard of it maybe back in the MTV days. They seemed like a band that was maybe around in the 80s or something. I could be wrong. I did not do any research on them. You know, because I want to be like kind of turned on to something new. I want to hear what Ghost does with them. And then we'll take a little bit of a listen to what the original version sounds like. But I want to hear the full song, all right, by Ghost, as if like I've never heard the song before, which I never have. And if I have, I probably didn't even know who it was, if it was ever on the radio. The song is called See No Evil. The only title I can reference that to would be Grim Reaper's See No Evil. They have a See You in Hell. No, they got an album called See No Evil, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, or a song. I know the song title came from somewhere. Anyway, so let's get into it. Let's listen to the first song. It's not the first song in the album, or maybe it is. Is it the opening track? Let me see. Because we got five songs on this album. Yeah, bear with me, people. And the opening track is See No Evil, yeah. And then the next song, you know, I'm not going to play the song that I already heard a million times, and I know you guys heard them too, like Jesus He Knows. And if you hear some planes going, we got a World War III starting over here. Now it's actually an airplane show is going to be starting this weekend, so they're using my backyard to freaking practice, I guess. Anyway, so we're going to start with See No Evil, and then we're going to get into Hanging Around, and then we're going to hear the Tina Turner song. Because I haven't heard none of these yet. I've only heard the songs that's been out so far. So we're going to listen to them together. And if you haven't heard it yet, and you don't want no spoilers, you want to wait till you get the album, then I suggest you stop watching right now, okay? But other than that, let's just listen to this together. See No Evil by Ghost.
I wanna fly.
Okay. Pretty good. I like the pre-chorus, the way it's real punchy with those guitars. Love that guitar solo. That guitar solo was badass. It was like very raw sounding, but I loved a little bit of distortion, a little bit of the fuzziness in it. Very good phrasing. It's just a really good guitar solo. I wonder what the original solo sounds like, if there is even a guitar solo in the original. Good. My only complaint about that song is like that it doesn't sound like it'd be that for being an opening track. I'm really big on albums having a really strong opening track, like when Megadeth's the Sick, the Dead, and the Dying, whatever that album's called, came out. It was a great album. I mean, it's a phenomenal album, but just at the opening track, which is like the title track, I think, if I'm correct on that, just wasn't. It's just not a good opener. It's like it was kind of boring, like kind of really. I was like, okay, this is the first song, okay. Whereas Metallica, their album 72 Seasons, that title track, it kicks you in the ass right from the very beginning. So yeah, so I think it's very important to have a really good opening track, even if they're doing covers. I seriously think I don't think Phantom of the Opera would have been a good opening track because it's too long, but I think Jesus He Knows could have been the opener of this album. But then again, I haven't heard the other two songs. I haven't heard Hanging Around or the Tina Turner song from the Road Warrior soundtrack, So let me just take a little bit snippet of we'll just hear like a little bit of snippet of Television's original version, the See No Evil. So let's hear. Okay, I kind of like Ghost's version better. It's a little bit horrible. You'd think like, well, you're 54. That's from your time. But, especially, I think the other song is by the Stranglers, which I've heard of the Stranglers. But, I'm not familiar with them either. Yeah, I've heard the name a lot. Probably even heard their songs. Just wasn't my thing. But who knows? So that's what we're gonna hear next. Is Hanging Around, was their cover by the Stranglers. I like Tobias. He's trying to get really eclectic and just kind of show that. Instead of covering the typical stuff like, Depeche Mode like he did before, and didn't they do Depeche Mode? I thought they did I know like a lot of people do that song Personal Jesus. Obviously Marilyn Manson did. I thought about covering it one time, but I kind of thought Ghost did it too, if I could be wrong. I know the Ghost did a Depeche Mode song in the past EPs. It's been a while since I broke out their older EPs, but yeah. So let's check out Hanging Around and see what that's about. Okay, this is by the Stranglers. All right. I don't know much about this band either. I should have did a Wikipedia search on them, but this makes it more interesting because I'm going to get maybe turned on to them. Maybe I'll go back and buy some of their catalog. Here we are, Hanging Around by Ghost, covering the Stranglers. What? Click. I love the artwork. Whoever did that art. Ooh. Very psychedelic. that almost sounded like that almost sounded like a guitar solo in I want to say Master of Puppets. It could have been Master of Puppets or Welcome Home Sanitarium. There's definitely a Metallica sounding phrasing there, like from Master of Puppets. Yeah, that was a trip. Ooh. That sounded like Richie Blackmore right there, man. That's my favorite guitar player, Richie Blackmore. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop it. I just had to point that out. Okay. That's what I said last time. I like that song better than the See No Evil. It's definitely sounds like classic Ghost. It sounds like definitely a song. I always thought that when I very first heard Ghost on it wasn't their first album I heard them first. I discovered them on that second album, Infestimus. I can never say the freaking song album titles. I listen to them over and over. But the second album anyway, with the orange freaking cover. I always thought when I very first heard them, I thought they have a very psychedelic sound to them. That's what I think I liked about them, because they were different. Even though they were kind of classified as metal, and they were like lumped in with all the metal bands. But then when you listen to their music, the first thing I thought of, like, wow, these guys sound like they're influenced by like the psychedelic '60s and stuff. And that song definitely has that flavor in it. Yeah, that guitar solo part of it sounded like something from Master of Puppets, or either the solo in Master of Puppets, the slow one when they do the mellow breakdown. Or could have like maybe even Sanitarium, Welcome Home Sanitarium. I know my ear does that, man. It's like it picks out these little familiarities, and I'm like, oh, I heard that before. And then I heard that little Richie Blackmore sounding lick. Yeah. So what does the original sound like? Hanging Around by the Stranglers.
She's just trying to impress us, and she's got that violent fever, but she doesn't make a sound. She's just hanging around. She's just hanging around.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that. I'm gonna have to check that out. That whole album. I'm gonna have to check them out. I like his voice. I like the way his phrasing. Hanging around. How he does it. Hanging around. Yeah, that's my cat Tamarin. Yeah. What do you think about it, Tamarin? Huh? Anyway, let's get into the creme de crop, the very last song on the EP. Oh, let's show some pictures real quick, just so the kids out there can get familiar with who these bands are. And myself as well, obviously, because I'm not really familiar with them. But this was I believe Television, the band Television. What a clever name. Kids would be like, hey, I'm gonna go see Television today, and the parents are like, what, you're just gonna watch TV, or are you gonna see television? Are you going to watch television, or are you going to see television? It's watch television. No, I'm going to see television. No, it's watch television. Get your grammar straight. Then the Stranglers. But that name was banned in the early days. You can strangle me, especially when the Boston Strangler was running around town. Wonder where they're from. So they're probably from the 70s, I take it. Television, they could be from the 80s or something. They look like an 80s band. Probably late 70s, 80s. I have to do some research. Then we got coming up. Remember this movie? Any kids out there remember Road Warrior, Mad Max or whatever, the Road Warrior series? Anyway, Tina Turner used to watch this on MTV all the time. I kind of had a crush on her at that time. I think I remember being like a kid, and just the way she looked in the video, I kind of, I was going through puberty, so I kind of liked it when this video came on, and a few other videos on MTV. So yeah, it's part of the MTV generation. Then later on, when they stopped showing videos and showed Teen Mom and things like that, I guess that was those kids, that generation's puberty. Teen Mom, Jersey Shore. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, this is a song I haven't heard this in a long time. I used to like it when I was a kid. Obviously I was really into the Mad Max movies, the Road Warriors and all that stuff with Mel Gibson. Hey, this is Mel Gibson. So let's see what he does with this song, man. So We Don't Need a Hero. Or We Don't Need Another Hero. That's what it's called. And then I also got the original version, so we'll like play a little bit of that. So let's check it out. By Ghost.
Ruins, out of the ruins, out from the wreckage. Can't make the same mistake this time. We are the children, the last generation. We are the ones they left behind.
I don't know.
I wonder when we are ever gonna change. Living under the fear till nothing else remains. We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome. Looking for something we can rely on. There's gotta be something better out there. Love and compassion. Their day is
So far, I'm not really a fan of how he does the verse. I think I have my own way if I would have arranged it, but the chorus sounds really good. But so far, the verse is putting me to sleep, and the way it started was weird. Let's go.
coming. All else are castles built in the air. And I wonder when we are ever gonna change.
Part sounds cool.
Living under the fear till nothing else remains. We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome. So what do we do with our lives? We live only alone. Will our story shine like a light, or end in the dark? Is it all or nothing? We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome. All the children say we don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome.
I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. You know what? I just don't think his voice works with that song. I mean, it works in the chorus. Like I said, the chorus sounds cool. That little pre-chorus as well. The verse, like how he started it, was kind of weird. Let's hear the original real quick.
Out of the ruins, out from the wreckage, can't make the same mistake this time. We are the children.
Yes, I prefer the Tina Turner version. I'm sorry, Tobias, but that's what I like about her too. Back then, when I was a kid, because I was reading comic books and into the X-Men really hard, and she reminded me of Storm. So I always used to have a little bit of a crush on Storm in the X-Men. I'm a nerd, okay? Comic books, action figures, video games, music, heavy metal, rock. Anyway, so yeah, I prefer. Yeah, like again, I don't like the way he starts it. Like, let me hear that again. Let's see. Let's go back. Let me go back here. Does he really just start it with a?
Out of the ruins,
Is that really how it starts? Like, there's no build up or nothing.
out of the ruins.
The dude's a genius, man. But I think he was slipping on that one. What I would have done, and I'm not Tobias, and I'm not rich like Tobias. I don't have all the studio that Tobias had. I just got me and my little laptop and Soundtrap online. But I would have went a more mellow version. I would have kind of modeled it a little bit after "Darkness is the heart of my darkness in the heart of my love is the heart of my love," or whatever the song is on Impera. I'm really bad with song titles. Darkness at the heart of my love. So I would have kind of did it like that. He should have started out real kind of mellow and ambient, and then brought in the verse, and then give us that big punchy chorus like he does with that heart of the darkness of the heart of my whatever, man. I can sing it. Darkness in the heart of my love. My love. Wait, I can't even do the lyric. It's funny when that album came out last year. Was it last year when that album came out? I think it was, right? 2022. Impaired. That was like the most I've ever listened to any record. I swear to God, like every day for about 3 months, I listened to that record. And there's even days, at least 2 to 3 days out of the week, where I heard it 2 or 3 times in a day. I don't know. It was like I felt like it was like possessing me. I felt like that's weird. Like I'm thinking to myself, like I've had albums where I've really liked them a lot and I play them a lot, but never like this where I just thinking about the word Impera, and all of a sudden I'm running home and I'm putting the freaking record on, or I'm out and about and I got it in my headphones, and it was just crazy. I just felt like Tobias was really like maybe Papa was really possessing my soul or some shit. It's like it's the production, man. The production is just phenomenal, it's just the way every song is crafted and formulated. He just got the perfect formula. I can see why they compared to Def Leppard a lot, because Def Leppard's Pyromania is like that. Is that kind of an album where you just like every song you just kind of soak in and you can listen to them any time of the day, anywhere. And he just somehow tapped into that, and I think that's what's brilliant about Tobias, was able to do that. Now I wish they kind of had it. Every singer sounds the same in Ghost. That's what I noticed. Like every singer they get sounds the same. Haha, just kidding. All you people out there thinking, no. This is Tobias. He's the only vocalist in the band. When I first got into Ghost, I thought that's what they were. I was thinking, like, how many of you thought the same thing? Like maybe the rotating members of the band to become the singer. Like maybe I'm thinking they can't be just auditioning a new singer for every album. Maybe the guitar player sings for one album, then they trade off, and then the drummer comes up and he moves up as the vocalist, and somebody else gets on drums, or that's what I thought. Especially when I saw the Cerise video. And the way the guy looked in the video, that he looked like a little kid with big ears. I'm thinking that don't look like the singer of Ghost, but I'm thinking they had to it's just tripped me out, because you see the way he looked in that video, real kind of like a skinny kid with like kind of big ears with the makeup on, and then you see that Amoeba Records where they played at Amoeba Records live or whatever, and obviously Papa 3 or was it Papa 2? Papa 2, I think it is. For Cerise, or was that Papa 3? One of the Papas. Anyway, just look totally different. My point is, yes, we know it's just one singer playing all these different characters, but you think he would switch his voice up just so it does make it like different. Now that the cat's out of the bag, I guess he doesn't really have to, to do that. But I think if they would have kept their anonymity, like if we would have never had to know who Ghost was, because of that lawsuit and shit, then maybe he would have been getting different vocalists, or not different vocalists, but he had a different vocal. He would have a different vocal sound. Maybe, I don't know. What's inside the brain of Tobias Forge? Anyway, I hear they might get a female vocalist one of these days, but don't quote me on that. That's just a rumor. All right, that might be kind of cool. I wouldn't say they shouldn't get a female lead vocalist. I think because somebody told me that Tobias, he really wants to play guitar because that's what he mostly loves to do, is play guitar, and I could see him maybe bringing in like a female character. It's gonna be interesting. They're gonna do the whole kill off Papa 4, or and obviously when I saw the Phantom of the Opera video by the Iron Maiden cover, that whole video is just Papa in a freaking tomb. It's like so yeah, so his and plus you watch the chapters that they release all the time, and it definitely hints that he's going to be getting killed off on this tour at the last show. I wish I could make it, but I can't. I don't get to see him this year because they're not coming to Portland, Oregon. They're going to Seattle, I think, or somewhere in Washington. So I won't be able. I didn't get this. I got to see him last year though, so that's cool. I just wish I could see him on this tour. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. There was like I said, we got to react to 3 songs that I never heard before. I'm going to give this album, what should I give it? 3. I'm just going to give it 3 horns up. It's not a 4 horns. Not a 2 horn. It's kind of almost a 2 horns. I'm going to give it 3 horns though, just because I love the Jesus He Knows Me. That's a very great song, very punchy guitars. It's very driving. Not a fan of the original version by Genesis, but Ghost really made it really good. And then, obviously Iron Maiden, I just think he killed it. Paul Di'Anno, fuck you, man. He's like, there's something up with Paul Di'Anno. He's saying it sucks. I thought Paul Di'Anno would totally dig it, but he's like, it fucking sucks. It's like, okay. I don't know. Because, music is subjective, and there's got to be some, somebody said it probably because he's not getting paid for it or some shit. I don't know. Money talks or something. But anyway, I was shocked to hear that he didn't like it. I figured he would, because they kept it true to the song, It's just basically, it's the same exact song except for Tobias is singing it, And yeah, but nothing beats the original. But it's definitely heavier than the original if you compare them both side by side, which I thought about doing a video of that, but I'm sure everyone's already done it already. So yeah, so I like the Iron Maiden cover. I like the the Genesis cover. See No Evil, I can take it or leave it. It shouldn't be an opening track. I really like the Stranglers Hanging Around. I really like that one. I think that should have been the opening track too. It could have been that or Jesus He Knows Me. Definitely don't like the Tina Turner versions. Yeah, that's gonna be a skippable song for me. that's why that's the missing horn right there, is the Tina Turner song. Maybe it'll grow on me, who knows? Maybe I'll hear it again. And I just don't like the way it starts. I just think that's fucking bullshit the way it started like that, just like straight into the freaking verse. Come on, man. Don't you know song arrangements? Just kidding. No, the dude's a genius, man. I can't knock him on that. Look where he's at. Look where I'm at. I'm in my fucking parents' basement. Just kidding. My parents don't got a basement. My parents are dead. This is my bedroom. It's not a 15-year-old's bedroom. It's my bedroom, the 15-year-old. Anyway, all right, guys. We've been here for half an hour. It's getting hot in this room. I'm going to go eat something and turn in for the night. And hope you all enjoyed this. And get out there and get Ghost, Phantomime. Is it Phantomimes or Phantomimes? Phantomime. Just, you know what it is, man. Cool-ass cover, cool-ass artwork. Go out and get it. Get all the versions you can. I got 3 versions coming. I got the Target already. I got the CD. And I got the Sky. I think I'm going to cut it on there. I got 11 versions of Impera. I think I only need just 3 of this one, and I'm good. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Be kind to people. Be kind to yourself. Because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. All right? So, and check out my show, The Metal Block. It's going to be showing on Monday on YouTube here. I got a very special guest that I did. We did a black metal special, and my special guest was Tony F. Corpse, a brother of mine. He was in my band Will-O-Wisp as well. And we had a good time catching up. We haven't seen each other in like 15 years. We talk to each other all the time on Facebook, but it was our first time seeing face to face, especially on video, in 15 years. And it was a very good show. 2 hours. And we're showing black metal videos and talking about his band and his video and everything. So yeah. So tune in on that. You'll hear from me on that. Hit subscribe and all that good stuff. I don't make money off of this, so I'm not even worried about the money. It's just all fun for me. All right. So have fun with yourselves. And again, be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. All right. That's all you got to do. And you've achieved it all. All right, so take care. How do I stop this damn recording? Oh, damn.